Hey, welcome to the Traveling Yoke channel, and guess where we are? We are in Sapporo!
Yay! Welcome guys!
Yeah, so this is our hotel room. A pretty clean, smallish room, but we're not complaining because I think this hotel is pretty new. Yeah, so we have a king size bed here, a small lounge area. And unlike the hotel in Tokyo, the one that we stayed in, this time this one has a small window. At least you can see whether it's snowing or not. It's not snowing at this point of time. Yeah, so there's an ionizer there in case we want to use it, but we didn't use it at all. The usual TV. Yeah, we didn't use the TV as well. Yeah, so as we walk through the room, it's a small room. So you got your little mini bar, a fridge, some coffee, tea, utensils, hanging area. Yeah, pretty neat. And this is the toilet. Yeah, the WC is there. The Japanese WC are the best. A lot of functions and a small little basin there. Yeah, so this is the main area. This is the vanity. Very nice, chic, modern. And you got your rain shower. Pretty decent room actually. It's small but pretty decent, and I'll come here and stay again. No problem about that. And then this moment, this part, we are hungry as hell, and we decided to go to the Sapporo Beer Garden. But it was snowing quite heavily, so we had to actually make a move and walk as quick as we could. Yeah, it was freezing. I believe at that point it was maybe about -5 to -8 degrees centigrade. Yeah, time to speed up because we were hungry. So here we are. We almost reached the Sapporo Beer Garden. As you can see, the building there. It looks pretty. It looks like a warehouse from here, but it's actually the Sapporo Beer Garden and the museum. I believe the museum was closing, but the beer garden was still open. And what's better than having a beer during a cold winter day? The snow was pretty rough. It was very cold, and as you can see, a lot of other people were around, and everybody was heading towards the beer garden to have some food and grub. The area is nice. There were light ups, and as we walked to the Sapporo Beer Garden, something that we didn't realize was that we had to make a booking actually. But we didn't have any booking, so the lady was nice, as with all Japanese hospitality. It was awesome. She said she had a space for two for a buffet dinner, and they call it the Genghis Khan buffet dinner. And they had chicken, pork, lamb, some prawns. Truly enjoyable. She gave us a seat and we loved it. The food was very tasty. You can hear the crackling of the meat. It's being cooked. Yeah, the only issue is that we had to cook the meat before we ate, so stomach had to take it a bit longer without food. Yeah, as you can see in my face, I was very super hungry. And yeah, the time limit was 100 minutes. Include a huge glass of beer, Sapporo beer of course, all you can drink, for $15 per pack in Singapore dollars. And these glasses were not a pint, it was actually 800 milliliters, so slightly larger than the pint. And this is how beautiful the food looked like. This is art. Making me hungry as well. And the soup was delicious. They gave us a few breads. We didn't eat the breads, of course. Nobody eats bread during the during a buffet. And babe is smiling.
Okay, after our sumptuous buffet dinner, we are walking to the train station, Naibo station. So funny thing happened to us is, what happened is, it normally takes 10 minutes to walk to the station, but it took us like 30 minutes because somehow or other the GPS has misled us. Yeah, so this is our walk to the train station.
Yeah, the thing about cold, harsh winters, if you go a wrong turn, if you take a wrong turn, go the longer route, you may get hypothermia. So in summer, you enjoy the view, but in winter, wrong turn equals to hypothermia. But okay, we didn't get it. So in any case, when we were walking back, we had beautiful scenery. The snow was pristine. The Christmas-like lights were out there. As you can see, it's beautiful. There were taxis there, but we didn't stop any taxis because we decided to take a cold, nice walk. Truly enjoyed the walk. Some of the memories that we had. Yeah, you see, we even took a selfie of ourselves with the site of the Sapporo Beer Garden. Actually, it's very nice, beautiful area. Gave us the winter wonderland vibes. The roads were filled with snow. Drivers were driving slowly, carefully, and as you can see, the crowd, we had a few other people, groups, going towards the Naivo station. And as Babe was saying, this is the part where I believe we turned right instead of left. Everybody went to the left, we went to the right. And there started our lonely path towards a 30-minute walk instead of a 10-minute walk to the station. Truly majestic area. Sapporo is a place where if you love the white pristine snow, the pureness, this is a place where you can enjoy. You see the crowd all turning right. They're going towards there's a shopping mall nearby. I believe the shopping mall is connected perhaps to the station, but we had to go the long route. But it was truly scenic. Babe, it was quite slippery. We had to walk very slowly just to ensure that we didn't slip and fall.
Yeah, we have an incident when we slipped. You can stay tuned to the end of our video to see that scene.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah. But along the way, while we were walking, in fact, in our experience in Sapporo, there were quite a few falls, not by us, but by other members of the public. They actually slipped and fall, and it's quite common. If you don't wear the right shoes or you step on hard ice, I guess, it's pretty slippery. You just got to be careful where you step. Yeah. The path, you can see it's all snow. true fashion, we finally reached the station. We were so happy to see the station, and that's where the warmth is. Here we are, Cocono Susukino. This is the place we had our lunch. Great food hall. We didn't take much videos of that place, unfortunately, but it was a very good experience. It was packed actually, yeah, and the food was nice. Welcome to the Ramen Alley, they call it. This is one of the attractions in Sapporo. Yeah, we didn't have any food here, right, babe?
No, actually, we're trying to look for, or rather, I'm trying to look for some spicy ramen with seafood, prawn preferably. Yeah, just I couldn't find any there. Yeah. So
Yeah, most
give it a miss.
Yeah,
this is
correct.
char siu.
Yeah, there's too many char siu ramen there. Babe prefers the prawn and scallop ramen. You can find it there, but I guess it's a bit more expensive. We didn't take too much time looking for it. You can see it's packed. So even if you had prawn ramen out there, you probably have to wait in line to get in. I think every stall only seats maybe about 10 persons. Char siu ramen. A shot of Ramen Alley from the outside. And now we are heading to see how Sapporo looks like from a bird's eye view. So what we need to do is just go to the vending machine here on the left side, buy our tickets for the Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel will take about half an hour. They give you a good view of how the Sapporo city will look like. And yeah, let's show them. Sapporo, unlike Tokyo, doesn't have too many tall buildings. The buildings there are relatively on a shorter side, maybe 6, 7, 8 stories. Here and there, there's a tall building, but it's not all skyscrapers, which makes it so beautiful. You can see the mountains at the end and the snow-covered roofs. That's the TV tower on the top right-hand corner there. TV tower is where the Odori Park is. Yeah, this is where the shopping mall is, right, babe?
Yeah, you can see it from top.
Yeah. As night falls, you see the lights started to envelope the area. The lights were amazing. It makes the place look so cozy. And again, once again, the TV tower, Odori Park. Yeah, the cars on the snow-covered roads. we enjoyed ourselves because we really took our time to immerse in the views. And we can see actually how Sapporo is from the top. I think this is probably one of the highest points in Sapporo. I'm not sure, maybe there are more higher points, but good enough. And this is our, I don't know, second or third buffet. We always love buffets because it's value for money. So 70 minutes for 71 Sing dollars, and we took our king crabs, the scallops, the prawns. We had some snow crabs as well. And the thing about this place is that they have all you can drink beer as well. Not a good option, okay? Because when you're out having your food, all you can eat, all you can drink doesn't work well with all you can eat because there's only so much you can do. But we love that place. Okay, this is a view of the street where we're walking through the city, the shopping malls. See how busy this area is. Everybody is up and about, enjoying themselves in the cold winter night, and yet there's so many smiles on everybody's face. It was freezing. Every time when you felt that you can't feel your toes, you head on to the closest 7-Eleven or Lawson. And the next day, we are at Sapporo TV Tower. This is an iconic landmark in Sapporo. It's a place just smack right in front of Odori Park. Odori Park is where they have the snow festival, which we will cover in our next video. And this place is an attraction by itself. Just below the TV tower, you can see there's a lot of stalls and shops selling mainly, I would say, food and drinks. A lovely spot, something like a night market, a day market in fact. So they sell shrimps, pork cutlet, chicken cutlet, they have their ice creams, their banana sprinkles, and you have your ramen and also your chicken.
Oh yeah, we tried the banana sprinkle. It's very tasty.
Yeah, it is. Long potato, everything you have here, the snacks and bites that you want to eat, it's here. Reasonably priced, not the cheapest, but reasonably priced. The banana sprinkles that we ate, I think, was about 4 Sing dollars.
Yeah.
So in the middle of the this so-called market, there is a spot where you can actually have your food indoors, in so-called indoors, because it's a heated spot where you can just lounge around and have some food. This is from the outside of the TV tower. Some more shops and stores. This place is packed with tourists. I think there's a lot of Koreans, Chinese, and also Filipinos and Indonesians as well. Of course, your Westerners are here as well. And this shop is pretty cool, all the ornaments. And the funny thing about these stalls is not every one of them are owned by, or maybe the employees are from Japan. You can see some Westerners and some other nationalities selling the stuff. So pretty cool. Christmas tree, anyone? Right smack in February. And this is the first ice sculpture that we happened to see at Odori Park. This is the Winter Snow Festival. I think it lasts for a week. We'll show that in another video, but this is just a prelude to what you can expect. Beautifully crafted ice sculptures. I don't know how long they took, but it was nicely done. That guy is sprinkling something on the ground, but I'm not sure what it was. If any of you know what he's sprinkling and this guy is doing something as well, please put in the comments if you'd like to learn something. Okay, the next day, on a warm and sunny day, on a cold and sunny day, we took our time to stroll from Odori Park to the Nijo Market. That's where we're heading, the Nijo Market. Japanese love their markets, rightfully so, because it's an amazing place where you can find good and fresh seafood. Well, this walk was truly amazing. The good thing is there was no one around, so it's only two of us walking in the sunshine, in the cold, and enjoying ourselves. Right there is Nijo Market. We're reaching there. I think it took about 7-8 minutes from the TV Tower to the Nijo Market. A slow walk. A slow yet beautiful walk. As we crossed the road and entered Nijo Market, you can see we're greeted by so much food again. The ramen, the sushi, the crabs. The crabs quite expensive here. Anasaki will cost you 6,000 yen, which is about 55 Sing dollars, and a king crab will cost you about 5,000 yen, which is about 45, 47 dollars thereabouts. Therefore, perhaps it's better to just go for the buffet. Babe loved this ice cream. It was the melon ice cream, I would say.
Melon flavor, yes.
Melon flavor ice cream.
We love to eat ice cream during snow. There is another ice cream that we ate when we visited Odori Park again.
Correct. Yeah. Because when you eat ice cream, it warms your body. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, we just like I love how it feels eating ice cream in the snow.
Yeah, it gives us a sugar rush as well. Yeah, so now we're walking into the heart of the market, where they sell all these dried food, dried scallops, prawns. So you have your kimchi. I don't know why they have kimchi here, but they have kimchi here. And then, of course, this market, maybe not at this point, but at some other parts of the market, you can actually pick your crabs, your lobsters, and then they'll cook it for you, and then you can eat it on the spot. I mean, of course, you will have a table where you can enjoy yourself and have that scrumptious lunch. It's all fresh, no refrigeration required. It's all there. Truly amazing spot. Certain places sell dried stuff, certain places sells seafood for you to eat. Look at that. Look at the crabs. You don't get this kind of crab in Singapore, by the way. Very difficult to find. Then you got your shellfish, different assortment of shellfish. You got your octopus, your sashimi. It's all there. Seafood lovers won't regret coming here. The prices can be steep, but it's fine. Yeah, about $20, $25 for a bowl of ramen with seafood. Okay, so this is it for the Nijo Street Market, and of course we are gonna have more videos in Sapporo, especially the snow festival, so catch you up with it.
So cold.
You can move it.
Cannot see already. I put mask already. It's so cold.
Okay, too cold.
I also speak just now.
Okay.
Hey, people finding the thing already. We are still hanging.
Yeah, I think getting serious already this way.
It's not getting serious.